Everybody, welcome to the Showbiz Pop 5. I'm your host, Whitney Danhauer.
And I'm Lauren Anderson, and we're here with the top entertainment stories you need to know this week. Starting off, if you have not been keeping up with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation, you're probably living under a rock, but that's okay.
Yeah.
There's been a brief update this week. Apparently, the American Civil Liberties Union basically contradicted everything Amber Heard has presented in court so far. So
there's literally nobody, I feel like nobody's shocked at this, the way this is going. So
no, I think everybody anticipated it. In this defamation case, I feel like Johnny Depp has already won, but
a body language expert actually compared her to Casey Anthony and Jodi Arias. Like she talked about how this look of contempt was on her face, and it is one of the 7 universal emotions that you cannot hide, and it was all over her face.
Oh gosh. And so what happened this week was the ACLU basically went in court and said Amber Heard pushed us to put Johnny Depp's name in that op-ed that she wrote for the Washington Post. So they were basically like, she made us do it.
She forced us. She held us at gunpoint. She didn't. There was none of that. But I mean, other than that, I don't know what else to talk about with this case, because I feel like everyone already knows all the bullet points.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be another update next week.
Yes, stay tuned. So next up, we had the Ozark final season dropped on Netflix on April 29th. I have some feelings about it.
I have a lot of feelings, and they're mostly good.
Okay, mine are not bad feelings. I was underwhelmed, is how I'll put it.
That's fair.
I feel like the characters acted totally out of character for what we've been leading up to for the first 4 seasons. And just that one final scene, they did not act anything like they had acted the entire show.
But for some reason, I feel like that put a pretty little bow on it, and it gave me the closure that I needed, because this was the series finale.
All right, so Ozark, I'm about to drop a spoiler, and if you haven't watched, you might want to skip ahead a few seconds, but this was not how I expected anything to end. I did not expect all of the Byrdes to make it out alive. Ruth dying, I expected. I felt like that was fine. I was okay with it. I accepted her fate. I was mad that Wendy made it out alive, basically.
See, I feel like I was also shocked that they all made it out alive, but I feel like that was shocking in itself. Like everybody expected some or all of the Byrdes to die, and by keeping them alive, they like surprised us as an audience.
In the Game of Thrones era of death, they're like,
in this world,
we're gonna shock everybody by everybody living.
Right. Game of Thrones has ruined us.
It has. It has. But do you know anything about potential spinoffs that are happening? I heard it wasn't.
No, I did come up with 4 viable theories, but I have not heard. They always said like this was going to be, they've never talked about a season 5, Chris Mundy said. So I feel like they could. They kind of, the way it ended could be determined.
I think there's tons of potential stories there. I mean, we just keep following. I don't know if my blood pressure could take it, but we could just keep following Wendy and Marty in their time managing, the Mexican cartel. It looks like they're not getting out of that life anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, again, I've got 4 viable theories. But speaking of blood pressure rising, Doctor Strange comes out this Friday.
Yes, and I've heard, and I don't know whether or not this is because Sam Raimi, who directed Evil Dead, is directing it. So everyone is calling it Marvel's first horror movie. And they're saying there's a lot of Evil Dead imagery. There's Deadite-like monsters. And I don't know if people are going in with that expectation that it's supposed to be scary. But I mean, Sam Raimi's done Spider-Man before and it wasn't scary.
Yeah, but I feel like this was the movie to introduce those elements. And as our very own Jeff Nelson said, it injects horror directly into the MCU. So I'm kind of excited to see that crossover.
I am too. We've had and it wasn't the MCUs with X-Men, they tried to do comic book horror, bring it to the screen before, and it was the mutants and it kind of flopped. And I liked it. I didn't hate it, but I just don't know if there's enough. I don't know if the comic book audience has enough horror fans for them to keep going with the horror style.
I'm just excited to see Wanda again and see how this ties together WandaVision and Loki and the What If series.
Yeah, because this is supposed to pick up directly after WandaVision ended, right? Like maybe not directly, but
I think. I mean, obviously, like the Spider-Man No Way Home directly impacts the narrative in this, but I'm excited. It comes out on Friday, May 6th. And yeah.
Yes. I feel like, movie theaters are back. Also, we got a trailer for the new House of the Dragon, the new Game of Thrones spinoff series that's coming to HBO. The new trailer dropped on May 5th. And I got to be honest, I don't know if I'm ready to go back into the world of Starks and Targaryens. And
literally same. I'm not ready to get hurt again.
I don't know if my heart can handle any more dragon deaths. Okay.
Also, just keeping everybody straight. I feel like I haven't seen these people in so long. So I'm going to need a map or
I'm going to need a map, and I'm going to need like a glossary of terms and, who is the head of this house and that house, how they're, maybe a family tree.
Did George R.R. Martin finish that last book ever?
No.
Okay. Just for posterity.
He didn't. And last I heard he's still working on it. So,
okay. This will get the people excited.
This is like a prequel to the Mad King.
Yeah, and it seems really like female centered.
Yes.
Yay.
So it's not. It's not a prequel to the Mad King. It like involves the Mad King in this story. Right. So yeah, I'm still on the fence. I know hardcore fans are going to be all about it, but I'm on the fence.
Well, they've got a new trailer to dissect.
I don't know if I can commit just yet.
And the last thing I just want to cover really quickly, we've got some premieres and cancellation news this week. The Staircase premieres on May 5th on HBO Max, which is the dramatic retelling of the Michael Peterson case, which was discussed in Netflix's The Staircase. Did you watch that?
Yes. And did we need a dramatic retelling of it?
It kind of leans into the like family dynamics and how like the family was impacted based on the case. It's less of the like courtroom drama and more of like a family drama. And then the Selling Sunset reunion, the first ever reunion, is happening May 6th as well. So I'm excited to see that. There've been some drama at the O Group. 2 realtors left after this season.
Which ones?
Well, Christine started her own brokerage, and Maya Vander, they cover this in season 5, but Maya Vander moved to Miami to like focus on her family, and she's trying to get pregnant again. And she has her own, it's not a brokerage, but she has her own like real estate operation there. So
gotcha.
Tune into that on Netflix. Max is The Staircase. As far as cancellations, Space Force was canceled this week. The Saved by the Bell reboot, which I didn't watch, but was on Paramount Plus, also got canceled. And they botched the Batwoman as well. And then in movies this week, the Batman 2 was confirmed. And then, this is another TV renewal. Did you watch Julia on HBO Max?
I did not.
The Julia Child series? I didn't know it was a thing. But
I did, but I didn't watch it.
It got picked up for season 2. So
I feel like we know a lot about Julia Child.
Yeah. Maybe this is a dramatic retelling of her life.
Now we're moving on to TLDR, which is a segment where we will give each other one topic. We have a certain amount of time to reply, and you're going to get our full unfiltered thoughts on it. And the one I chose for Lauren is the Met Gala 2022. And I picked 2 looks for her, Gigi Hadid and Kim Kardashian.
Gigi is serving me like comfy Hugh Hefner Playboy Mansion vibes. Like, is that a ski jacket? I'm not sure.
Gigi looks like the person that went to the Halloween party with a really cool costume. It looks cool, but it's not functional. And they regret it immediately once they.
Also, is it Gilded Age? I don't
ever know what the theme means. I'll think I know what it means. And then everybody shows up looking like in baseball caps, like this time. Why?
Not Gilded Age. Gilded Age is like 1870 to 1900. I had to Google it, but that's the time period.
There's literally a series on HBO right now they could have used for
inspo. Some people understood the assignment. Kim Kardashian, I don't know. I don't think Marilyn Monroe falls into Gilded Age.
No, like Hollywood glam. Yes,
maybe her diet of tomatoes and like losing 16 pounds. Maybe they did that in the Gilded Age, but
they also had corsets, which she's also into. So maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know. All right. We're moving on.
That's the Met Gala. I would love to unpack Wendy Byrde from Ozark with you because I know you have some thoughts, and it was the final season is out. So Wendy Byrde, hit me with it.
She's the most hated woman on television right now, I feel like. She's awful. She's soulless. She did not care about her family. Everyone who thinks like, oh, she would do it for her family. No. Wendy loved that life of crime.
No.
She was all about it. She was like, who do I need to kill to keep doing this? Literally. And
people are comparing her to Skylar White.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I feel like Skylar legitimately just didn't want her husband selling drugs, whereas Wendy was like pushing Marty to do it more. So
for the record, you hated Skylar White as well?
I was meh about Skylar.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I loved Wendy, support it. Loved Laura Linney's portrayal of her. Obviously, there's no contest there. There's Emmy buzz all around it. But I don't know. I stand with Wendy.
You would.
I know.
All right. That's all I have to say about Wendy. But I do want to know your thoughts about Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox drinking one another's blood.
Not original.
Nope.
I mean, Billy Bob and yep. Like just and I just feel like I don't know, maybe there is some sort of like spiritual thing for them with it, but it kind of just feels like they're chasing headlines a little bit.
Yeah, also it's gross.
Yeah, blood doesn't taste great.
No, you ever cut your mouth and you're like, oh, it tastes like a penny, it tastes like copper, metal, it's gross.
What are they achieving? If I understood the ritual more and like what they were going after, I could get down with it.
I feel like
but until then, no.
Gross. Don't be
not
gross.
For me.
It's a bodily fluid.
Yes.
I don't want it in or around my mouth.
No, thank you.
Yeah. And I think that sums it up.
It really does.
Our first episode of the Showbiz Pop 5.
Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a new episode of the Showbiz Pop 5.
Of course, you can always follow us on all the social media platforms. Look us up at Showbiz Cheat Sheet. And I want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you tune in next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Later, guys.